to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the how y'all doing out there. Y'all know I don't tell you nothing but the truth about the sport that we love. I love. And it's a little, talk going out there. I've seen the highlights of Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Kevin Ford has came out and said that the Shakur Stevenson fight will not be next. Of course, I have told y'all that. That's funny, since he's a, credible southpaw with skills. Now, I'm guaranteeing y'all that we will get the Isaac Cruz fight coming up. But Shakur to me is the next level Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather. Canelo Alvarez, if you want to put him in there, to me, Shakur Stevenson is the next man that will be on top. I take nothing away from Gervonta Tank Davis, but as you see, Gervonta Tank Davis and his team does not want to fight caliber opponents. I don't know why. I don't know what's holding them up, but as I've told you, the most deadliest thing for a southpaw is another southpaw. And Shakur Stevenson being a southpaw, head movement defense, his punch output is second to none, which I think is why a lot of fighters don't want to fight him, plus his skill set. So, that's a bad fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. Also the Devin Haney fight. I feel both of those fighters, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, are deadly opponents for Gervonta Tank Davis. And I take nothing away from Tank. Like I always have to say, Tank has a high IQ, power in both hands, been boxing since he was a kid, so he's not a pushover fighter. But we don't know where Tank stands as an original, a solidified fighter yet, because he's given us no reason to say he is. Like Terrence Crawford said recently, a lot of people want to call him the champ. What's up, Tim? The champ, but the champ for what? What weight class? If Devin Haney, and I was arguing with somebody on Facebook about this. Why do Tank fans keep saying that Tank is the A side? Especially now with Shakur Stevenson, I can understand that. But Devin Haney, and y'all still saying that Tank is the A side? Tank is the A side against Devin Haney, the man that has all of the belts. He's the A side. What boxing are y'all watching? What channels are y'all listening to where they're telling you that because Tank can sell a pay-per-view that he's the man at 135? Now, if you want to go into negotiations, he still couldn't negotiate with Devin Haney. Devin Haney has been getting paid more than Devin Haney. Devin Haney has been getting paid more than Gervonta Tank Davis. Devin Haney does contractual deals with Devin Haney Promotion. Tank just started GTD Promotions. Devin Haney been getting bread. I don't know where boxing has changed from who sells the most in pay-per-view. See, what these casual fans are not understanding, once you sit up here and you say and go to focusing on who sells the more in pay-per-view, you stopping the fight. Because you're giving your favorite fighter a reason to follow what you're saying. So, of course, we won't probably get a Shakur versus Tank fight because he listening to y'all. And he listening to himself and saying, oh, Shakur don't make the money I make. Shakur don't put the people in the seats like I put. Shakur ain't never been on pay-per-view. What they got to do with you fighting them? See, this is where the casual talk from you fans out here pisses me off, because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all more involved in being a fanboy, having a bromance with a fighter than actually seeing a fight. I don't care who can sell. I don't care who makes the most money. Get in the ring and fight. Get in the ring and fight. We don't care about how much money Tank got. We don't care how much money Devin Haney got. I don't. They're not paying me. I don't get $1. But I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney or Gervonta Tank Davis. But Mr. Rehydration Clause, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's going to give y'all another Isaac Cruz rematch. They already talking about it, and y'all going to accept it. People going to go buy tickets for a fight that they know Tank going to win. They're going to advertise a fight that they know Tank gonna win, why not go at Shakur Stevenson? Why not? I told y'all, when Shakur Stevenson hits 135, the entire 135 was gonna run like Suge Knight at the BET Awards in 1995. Don't nobody want to fight him. Everybody making excuses. Oh, he run too much. When we seen Shakur Stevenson run? That's what Isaac Cruz and his dad said. He run too much. I ain't never seen Shakur run from nobody. I see him standing in the middle of the ring and beat up on fighters. Shakur ain't fight nobody. So Jamel Herring, a champion, and Oscar Valdez was nobody. Ain't he a champion in 2 different weight classes? Now, I admit in the first weight class, yes, he was a paper champ because he fought for a vacant belt, but that's not his fault. That's not his fault. But then he moves to 130, beats Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring, comes a unified champion at 130. Now he's at 135 and everybody's running and ducking. So who you gonna fight next time? Tell us that time. Who you fight next time? Who you gonna fight that you ain't already beat and they got some skills? Somebody that we could say, oh, Tank is really the truth without a rehydration clause. Give Ryan Garcia a rematch. How about that? Give Ryan Garcia a rematch without a rehydration clause. If you as bad and as good as people say you are. Yeah, give Ryan Garcia a rematch. We would love to see that. I would love to see that without the catch weight. Without the catch weight. But we know we ain't gonna get that. Also, we got Wilder and Joshua, a fight that's been supposed to happen 6-7 years ago. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Me personally, I feel that Anthony Joshua ducked that fight. Anthony Joshua was running from that fight. Now that they're both neither champions, you know, Wilder ain't got his belt. Anthony Joshua doesn't have his belt. The fight should happen. I think still to this day, Deontay Wilder, and I'm not a fanboy of Wilder because I'm from Alabama, but I think Wilder will knock Anthony Joshua lights out. If Malik Scott is a good trainer, as they try to say he is, then Malik Scott would already put Wilder on notice and say that Anthony Joshua is weak for left hooks. Anthony Joshua always get caught with left hooks. So Wilder having power in both hands, that would be an easy win for Wilder, in my opinion. He's Anthony Joshua over there with Derrick James. They say he's Derrick James' excuse for the first fight when he didn't look good was we only had 9 weeks to train with Anthony Joshua. Okay, you had a full training camp against Alenius. Still didn't look good. So, look like the trainer of the year is messing up real bad, don't it? Which I've been telling y'all for a long time. Nobody wanted to believe, oh, you just a hater because you was going for Crawford. No, Derrick James ain't no good trainer. No head movement, no footwork, no nothing. Anthony Joshua went out there with 10 rounds with a dude that Deontay Wilder knocked out in the first round. First round. And y'all really sit up and think that Anthony Joshua is going to beat Deontay Wilder. Even Tyson Fury came out and said he'll bet $1 million that Deontay Wilder knocks out Anthony Joshua. Easy. Carl Froch. Stay away from Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Nothing has changed from him. To me, he done got worse. It looked like to me he, what they call it when you don't want to throw punches? Gunshot. I guess Alexander Usyk whooped him so bad that now Anthony Joshua don't want to throw punches. You know, Anthony Joshua used to be known for his uppercut, his right hand. You know, which he did, I think, to stop Alenius with his right hook. You know, shout out to him for doing it. I'm not here to knock Anthony Joshua. You know, like I always say, black man get money, got him a career. I salute that. We talk about boxing. Not looking good to me. Deontay Wilder is going to knock him out. Now, there is a fight coming up that I didn't mention in the title. Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. I only see Daniel Dubois winning that fight if he go out and fight Usyk. If he goes out there and he plans to, you got to remember, Daniel Dubois got outboxed by Joe Joyce, a slower fighter. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. A slower fighter. The juggernaut. Move slow, jab slow, do everything slow. The only way Daniel Dubois is going to win this fight is if he goes in literally to fight music. If he go in there trying to box, it's over. He going to get out boxed. I take nothing away from Daniel Dubois, but like I said, use it. You have to do it like this. Is Usyk a better boxer than Joe Joyce? Because Joe Joyce had Daniel Dubois' eye this big. This big, like a cyclops. So to anybody out there who thinking if you from the UK, no disrespect to UK, oh, Daniel Dubois gonna go out there and do a number, he better go out there and fight him and not box him. He better clinch and punch him in his thighs, his legs, his body. He better go out there and go into a war with Usyk in order to win. And it's real sad that this cruiserweight, who has moved up to heavyweight, beat Anthony Joshua. But y'all say Deontay Wilder won't knock him out. Let me explain that to y'all again. A cruiserweight that moved up beat Anthony Joshua twice. A cruiserweight. A skillful cruiserweight. A cruiserweight they got, he an Olympic gold medalist, can fight his ass off. But at the end of the day, who is telling these fighters to go out there and box this dude? When y'all are bigger, y'all way more than him. No, you fight him in close quarters. You run up on him, you lean on him, you put your weight on him, you punch him, you hold him, and you hit him in his hip, you punch him in his body, you do everything you gotta do to win that fight. Who is out here training these dudes? But as we've learned in boxing though, the trainer really just listens to the fighter. One thing I have not liked about Deontay Wilder, which a lot of y'all have seen about Deontay Wilder, we never see Deontay Wilder running. We never see Deontay Wilder running. But then we wonder why it is that he gassed out after the 4th, 5th round, especially trying to add on weight like he did against Tyson Fury. We don't see him running. Even his old trainer, what's his old trainer name? Former champion. Well, I'm gonna say his former trainer said Deontay Wilder comes into the gym and does what he wants to do. You can make a decision for him. You can tell him, hey, we're gonna do this today, or I don't feel like doing that. We have never seen Deontay Wilder running. We see him with all the pad working. We see all that. Mark Breland stated that he don't like to do a lot of work in the gym. He don't like to run. He don't like to, if you tell him to do something, and then he paying you. So you can't make a man who paying you do nothing. So you go out there and you get beat up twice, and you disrespect the public. You downgrade 9 to 5 workers, which you used to work at the Waffle House to support your family, but now you have made so much money that you have the big head, and you dog regular people who go to work, people who supported you, people who pay to watch your fights, because you don't want to run, you don't want to get a real trainer, you want an ass kisser who you beat before training you, and so you take it out on the public because you went out there and you got tired in a second and third fight and got beat up, and you were mad at the public for that. See, I'm from Alabama. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I respect Deontay Wilder for one thing, having a career and taking care of his family. But when you said that about the black community, any other community that goes to work from 9 to 5, when they have showed up to your fights to support you and you were mad because you got beat up, I have no more respect for you. Until you apologize for that, my brother, I'll never have respect for you. I never wish anything good for you in your career. I hope nothing happens to you in your career. I hope you stay blessed and you stay healthy, but I never want to see you win again. That's just me. Other than you being a black man and successful, I'm happy for that, but I never want to see you accomplish nothing else until you apologize to the public for that. If he fights AJ is going to sleep. AJ going to sleep. And y'all see how I am. I'm so unbiased that I could tell you how I feel about a person, but I wouldn't knock them down and say they couldn't do this. Oh yeah, AJ going to sleep, y'all. AJ getting knocked out. That's without this out. Wilder can't beat AJ. Why do you say that? I'm sorry, Whoa. Why do you say that? Why do you say that Wilder cannot beat AJ? What do you see that AJ has that, well, technical ability? I will say that AJ is more technical than Wilder. I would agree with you on that. I would bet anybody AJ knocks out Wilder. Like I said, I see the technical ability of AJ, but like Wilder always say, you have to be good for 12 rounds straight. You have to be good for 12 rounds straight against Deontay Wilder, because once that right hand land, it's over with. And we all know if he stunned AJ, that fight is over with. Deontay Wilder is kind of like the Gervonta Tank Davis or the Terrence Crawford of boxing. Because once he hurts you, you out of there. Hold on. I gotta take that statement back, because we've seen him drop Tyson Fury before, twice. Couldn't get Tyson Fury out of there, so I'm sorry, I can't say that. I cannot say that. No, Jay, I can't say that. He dropped Tyson Fury twice and didn't get him out of there. Why? Because he was fatigued. Because he doesn't run. Y'all be seeing Malik Scott there for them 10%. You supposed to hate your trainer. You supposed to hate your trainer. Your trainer's supposed to come out with a bucket of ice and throw it on your ass at 4 in the morning. Get your ass up and let's go run. Get up. Man, I don't feel like running. You don't pay me 10% for what you feel like. Get your ass up and let's go run. AJ is a letdown. His choices of trainers are really disastrous. It's like I said, nobody likes to be controlled. Nobody likes to be told what to do, especially if you're paying somebody. But like Oscar De La Hoya said, he said one of his best trainers that he hated training with, was Floyd Mayweather Sr. He said Floyd Mayweather Sr. would come there with a bucket of water and throw it on him at 4 in the morning. Get up. That's the type of trainer you need. That's the type of trainer you need. You don't need somebody sitting there and agreeing with everything. I don't feel like running today. Okay, you don't have to run. Just worry about that 10%. You need a trainer that's going to come and tell you, look, you pay me 10% out of your own pocket to make sure that you're going to go out here and be the best that you're going to be. I'm not here to kiss your ass. If you want to fire me, fire me. But you're going to do what I tell you. So that way when you lose, you won't be coming to me with that or blaming me in the public for the fact that, I need a new trainer. No, you need a new you, nigga. You need a new you. I ain't did nothing to make you stop to lose no fight. When I came in and told you to run, you don't want to run. When I came and told you let's do some push-ups, some workouts, some pad work, you don't feel like it. I'm not here to kiss your ass. I'd rather you get on the internet and say you fired me because I was on your ass too much than for you to sit up and lose and say it's my fault. Also, we can go back and we can talk. One thing I am sick and tired of, I gotta say this. Please let go of the ass whooping of Errol Spence Jr. Stop crying. Stop coming with the excuses. It's been a month now, y'all. I know I still watch the videos. It makes me feel good. It makes my teeth white. It makes my teeth white when I see Errol getting beat up. It makes me feel so good to see it. But y'all don't still have to make excuses for it. Remember, y'all said he got brain injuries. He got nerve damage. So why y'all keep screaming for this rematch? Y'all want him to lose his eyesight or something? Y'all want Errol Spence to lose his eyesight or something? Payback is coming. Okay. But he's supposed to have a brain injury. He's supposed to have nerve damage. He's supposed to have nerve damage. And y'all want him to get back in the ring with a man that just destroyed him like that. So y'all think his nerves ain't worse? Y'all think his nerves ain't worse since that ass with Terrence gave him? I was finna say Floyd, but I ain't never seen what besides Turo Gotti. Floyd beat the hell out of Turo Gotti. But Terrence destroyed Errol Spence Jr. Mentally, that boy ain't right. Mentally, that boy ain't right. I just didn't pass my CDL test, and I'm still hurt from not passing my CDL test. It feel like somebody beat me up, and you think he ain't sitting up in the house dwelling on the fact that Terrence Crawford beat the hell out of him? He a human being just like everybody. Oh, I forgot. I used to call Errol Spence Thanos because y'all thought he was unstoppable. Remember that? Nobody could beat Errol Spence. Errol Spence is unstoppable. Errol Spence can outbox God. Errol Spence beat Jesus Christ up. Errol Spence beat up Jesus Christ. But he couldn't beat Terrence Crawford. He been getting back in the ring, might as well rematch. But as you as a fan of Errol Spence Jr., you're not concerned about his health? Because y'all excuses was he had nerve damage. But you just said he's getting back in the ring anyway. Might as well rematch. But shouldn't you be concerned about the fighter that you said got nerve damage? Shouldn't you be concerned about that? And we could talk about the Boots situation too. Oh my God, the new Boots fans are Errol Spence fans. They're so hurt that, Errol Spence got annihilated. Let me go join on a team with Boots. It came out recently that Boots' father, Bozy Ennis, turned down a fight with Terrence Crawford with Black Prime. You remember, if y'all can recall, Boots Ennis was coming up under the WBO belt. Then he switched to the IBF belt under Errol Spence. Now, why did he do that? Why did he do that? He wants Terrence Crawford so bad now, but yet you were up under all the commissioner belts, and you went up under IBF in order to get to Errol Spence. And then your father just comes out and admits that y'all turned down the fight with Black Prime for Terrence Crawford. But Terrence running from y'all? You called $1 million worth of game and said that y'all sent paperwork to Terrence Crawford? Boots is a liar. Boots need to go find him something to do. There's no reason for Terrence Crawford to fight Boots. Boots offer him nothing. Boots need to sit back and wait on Terrence to recycle his belts. Here you go, Boots. Boots, you want a belt? Here you go. Go fight for this, Boots. Go find you something to do, Boots. Ain't nobody studying no damn Gervonta Ennis with no former champions on his belt besides Sergey Lipinets, a former soccer player. Thomas Delorme, somebody Terrence beat up 10 years ago. Are y'all crazy? This boy on the same level as a Tank as far as resume. I give Tank more. Tank got a better resume than Gervonta Ennis. Tank got a better resume. Gervonta Ennis 30-0, 31-0. Nobody's. What can he offer Terrence? What he gonna get Terrence? What he gonna offer him? Nothing. Y'all give me a second. Now let's talk about Crawford and Charlo. Let's talk about Crawford and Charlo, baby. That's the fight I really want to see. Crawford and Charlo. That's what I want to see. Two mean dudes go at it. See what's gonna be so good about this fight? If both of these dudes got anger issues. Crawford versus Charlo. Both of them got anger issues. So that's what's gonna make that fight good. Both of them got anger issues. We're gonna see who the real angry man is in that fight. And of course, I'm gonna think it's Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence is the more angrier fighter. You know, I think that Jamel Charlo is just a suburban kid who used to beat up on. I think he used to get beat up by Jamal a lot. I think he used to get beat up by Jamal a lot. That's what make him so angry. And we gonna see what's going on. Let me see what people saying about the boot situation. Crawford can still fight him if he wants to. Pull him up. It'll sell pay-per-views. Yeah, that will sell pay-per-views. But with the game plan to knock him out earlier than he did last time they met, it will be another brutal ass whooping at 154. Yes, it will. Boots got better skills than Tank. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say Boots got better skills than Tank at all. I'm not gonna say that. I talk a lot of shit about Tank, but I'm not just gonna say no. Tank very smart, y'all. When it comes to that fight in the ring, Tank IQ is high as hell. To see how he knew that Ryan Garcia was gonna throw that punch and like that and counter him with that left, Tank on another level. But I want to see Tank show us that he on another level. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. Boots is a bomb slayer. Research on his opponent's resume is trash. Thank you. You are right. Bro, you tripping. Charlo ain't got shit, bro. It will be easier for Bud. Trust me. No footwork. No head movement. And I seen a sparring session between Spence and Charlo. Y'all know they got that up there now. Charlo look like he could beat Spence. That's why I say Charlo versus Crawford is a great fight. Because if you watch that sparring between Errol Spence Jr. and Jamel Charlo, it looked like Charlo was getting the better. Spence ain't dominated no damn Charlo. Where you saw that at? Where you saw that? Show me the video, send me the link so I can see it. From what I seen, Jamel was moving more, doing more than Spence. Charlo would beat Spence. Charlo would beat Spence, in my opinion. Charlo would beat Spence. Spence just, didn't I tell y'all Spence was one-dimensional? Didn't I tell y'all that? Body shot, jab, body shot, jab, hook. One-dimensional, no head. That's what got him beat up. It wasn't that Terrence Crawford was on steroids or he wasn't the same fighter that night. Y'all still talking about he wasn't the same fighter that night. He didn't even make no excuses, but y'all know he wasn't the same fighter that night. No, it was the fact that Errol Spence started boxing when he was 15 years old. Errol Spence's fundamentals is what got him beat up, like I told y'all from jump. Coming behind that jab. He was predictable. He was predictable. That's what got him beat up. He was predictable. They said Spence used to beat up Charlo in sparring. That's why Charlo was upset Crawford beat him down. I can possibly believe that though, because the way he was dick riding Spence, the way he was, oh, Spence is a brute, you should take less, and being a cheerleader, I can believe that. But from the video I saw, he wasn't doing that much to Charlo. Charlo was doing more to him. But I can believe that Rodnell, that was the same Errol Spence that beat Danny and Hughes. He was just in there with a real boxer puncher. Yes, sir, Maurice. Spence beat himself against Crawford. How did he do that? How did he do that? I know how he beat himself against Crawford, by being the same fighter. By being the same fighter. That's why. Oh, I gotta talk about this Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero been out here faking an injury. He's supposed to fight a Harry Davis. He's supposed to fight a Harry Davis. Rolly Romero has been requested by the WBA to show paperwork on his injury that he say he got. He's supposed to fight a Harry Davis. And if he don't fight a Harry Davis or show anything that shows that he has an injury, he's going to be stripped of that title. Rolly Romero, you need to cut it out. Whether he a black quitter or not, he deserves a shot at that title. That's not fair that Rolly's going around here. If he's faking an injury, saying that he's injured and he's lying, that man deserves his title shot. People got to understand something. If it was you and you was a boxer, would you care about that? No, I ain't going in. You know, hey, I don't be sensitive about stuff like that, bro. You know me. But I'm just saying, if you were a boxer and a guy you knew was faking an injury, and it's your chance at something you've been wanting to do since a child, get a title, you be upset too. And the WBA ain't playing with Rolly. You need to show us some paperwork. See, they becoming like the fans that became. Oh, don't just come and tell me you got no injury. Show us. Let me see it. Like what the UGK song, let me see it. Let me see it. Show something. Let me see it. If you're really injured, Rolly. Why you simply just want to be a champion, you know you got that built off a fluke. Rolly know he got that built off a fluke. That's why he trying to hold on to it. No, go fight a Harry Davis. Show us that you a real champion, Rolly. And I like Rolly Romero. Rolly can sell tickets. No, he entertaining. He tell the truth when he fighting you. When you fighting Rolly Romero, you will find out stuff about a boxer you never knew. Remember when he was fighting Tank and he said Tank get beat up a lot in sparring and be crying? He said Tank get mad, go to crying in the ring. He get sparring partners get beat up. Rolly will expose you. And still be cool with you. Come out and shake your hand. Still be cool. I like Rolly Romero. But Rolly, if you out here lying about that injury, the WBA said, you better show them some paperwork, or you going to get stripped of that title. Now let's talk about Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. What's up with that? Is Devin Haney going to go through with the fight? Is Devin Haney even relinquishing the titles? Is Devin Haney relinquishing the titles? He should. If you're going to go and fight at 140, let go of the belts. Don't hold the belts hostage. Even though I don't like it's going to be a lot of paper championship fights going on. I think the only fights that wouldn't be paper championship fights is if Tank Davis fought Shakur Stevenson, which we know now is not going to happen because, you know, Tank don't want to fight another southpaw. He ran from Lomachenko. He ran from, you know, that's why Errol Spence, the real reason Errol Spence got beat up because he didn't fight southpaws. Terrence could fight at southpaw. Now, if Terrence would have fought Errol Spence in orthodox stance, it would have been a different fight. But Tank don't want to fight another southpaw. Regis says if he don't fight Devin, he's going to fight Adrian Broner. That's a good fight. Now, that fight will sell. To me, it would sell better than Adrian Broner. I mean, it would sell better than Devin Haney, I'm sorry. Regardless of what you got to say about AB, AB can still sell tickets. Just the name AB gonna sell a ticket. He controversial, he know how to sell a fight, he know how to talk. The can man will sell a fight. So I'd rather see Adrian Broner versus Regis. Even though I don't know how, with Adrian Broner, he deserves a title shot. Adrian Broner, he deserves a title shot. But I don't think he's going to beat Regis. But we'll see. Them two been at each other for a long time. They've been talking trash to each other. I guess you could say they really dislike each other. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you, brother. My birthday also is August 25th. My birthday is Friday. Donate to the channel. Show your boy Easy some love. We ain't rich over here. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to support the channel, go to Cash App. Go to Cash App. Support the channel. My birthday is Friday. AB ain't got it no more. We can't say what another man ain't got. AB may be focused. AB, you never know. I like Regis Pokerez. I'm a fan of Rougarou, but I'm a fan of AB too. Which, I don't like a lot of little fucked up stuff that Adrian Broner been doing lately. Especially with the Crawford Spence situation. On how he played on that, wouldn't talk to reporters, but I respect Adrian Broner for what he did, for bringing Rashid Warren and Bunny to the status that they made it to champions. You gotta give a shout out for Adrian Broner for doing that, but AB been doing a lot of little fun and dirty stuff that I don't like. Me as a man, I don't like, not boxing. Thank you, my brother. How you been doing? I've been doing all right, Chance. How you been doing, bro? I appreciate you tuning in. Yes, I'm finna be 40 years old Friday, y'all. 40 years old. I ain't think I was gonna make it to 40 years old. I really was out there. I really was out there. I was lost. And the blessings of the Most High. I'm finna make it to 40 years old. Drink and destroy AB. He ain't recovered from that. He was warned back in the days. He didn't listen. Same thing happened to Kovalev, Tyson, and Spence. You can't box and drink. Nah, you can't. You can't. Thank you, Chance. You can't box and drink. And Errol Spence, nobody want to mention the fact that Errol Spence was taking all them long vacations. He was in a long layoff going overseas with Yellow Beezy, his girlfriend, and Yellow Beezy's girlfriend, but nobody want to mention that. Also this, y'all seen my short where Jamel Charlo slipped and said that when Al Heyman called him, he'd be in the house drinking Hennessy. When Al Heyman, look at all them lines on here. When Al Heyman called him, he'd be in the house drinking Hennessy. But y'all think he finna go up and just beat Canelo Alvarez? Why y'all think Terrence Crawford said he was willing to go up at 168 and fight Canelo? Because he know Canelo is gonna win. Because he know Canelo is gonna win. And from what I've heard, Canelo Alvarez is a drinker too. Canelo Alvarez is a drinker too. Thank you for the donation, Chance. Canelo Alvarez is a drinker too. See, one thing about boxing, one thing that will never get you beat is great conditioning and skills. Floyd never lost You want to know why? Because he had his daddy, he had his uncle, Jeff Mayweather, all who were boxers, who told him the game. As long as you are in shape and you are in great condition, you can damn near beat any fighter. Just like street fighting. I don't give a fuck if a dude is 6'6", my height, and 275 pounds. If you're in great condition, you can whoop his ass, especially if he smokes cigarettes, drink, do anything out the ordinary. If you're a person who don't drink, smoke, and you can run, and you have great conditioning, you will whoop his ass. Because why? He's going to get tired. Conditioning and skills win fights. Conditioning and skills win fights. Jay, didn't I just tell you this boy just said he drank Hennessy? And let's not forget, ain't my business. Ain't my business. But even Gervonta Tank Davis said the Charlo brothers do cocaine. Which is why, I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch some videos of Charlo and Jamil. And y'all know I done been in the streets. You know, niggas used to celebrate, I ain't gonna say we. Niggas used to celebrate after you hit a lick by doing cocaine. Niggas used to celebrate after hitting licks by doing cocaine. I know how to see if somebody on cocaine. Oscar De La Hoya is a cocaine addict. When you see them chattering their teeth and biting down on their teeth and doing stuff like this, I tell you, tapping on the table too much, they on cocaine. If they on snack, they're all on drugs. Okay. Okay. If they on snack, they all on drugs. Okay. Tank would say that because he don't like the brothers. True. What about the Charlo brothers missing their drug test like that? You remember the Charlo brothers missed a drug test when they came to their house and they was talking about that? Because you're not, that's a rich man high. There should nobody be on that unless you're rich. Should nobody be on that, period. Especially with this fentanyl out here. Fentanyl out here. You're gonna hit a one-on-one and your ass ain't gonna be here no more. I'm really from the hood, bro. I'm really from the streets. I'm telling you. I know about all this shit. Jamil Charlo be too angry. You gotta remember, him and his brother grew up the same way. Let me say this first. Remember, him and his brother grew up the same way. So why is Charlo always lashing out like that? Him and his brother grew up the same way, which means they twins. Both of them will be mentally angry as men. Why is it that Jamil stands out as the most angriest? Acting up, showing out all the time. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. You know, don't take my word for it. I'm just saying. What's some more fights we got coming up? What's some more potential fights we got coming up in the future? I'm ready for Tevin Farmer to come back. I want to see Tevin Farmer. We got Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez, y'all. Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez. A lot of people count my boy Demetrius Andrade out. Y'all don't know nothing about Boo Boo, baby. Y'all know nothing about that boy Demetrius Andrade. I think he gonna beat David Benavidez. Anybody who wants to bet, I'm going. Who you betting on? Whoa. Who you betting on with Charlo versus Crawford? I'm going with Crawford. And Charlo is dangerous. Charlo is dangerous. I admit that Charlo is dangerous, y'all. Charlo is dangerous at 154. But going against Canelo, hell to the no. At 168, no. For Terrence, I don't agree with Terrence going up to 168. I don't agree with Terrence going up to 168 at all. I don't want to see him do that. But if he feels, can't stop a man from doing what he want to do. Bud all day by knockout. I agree with that. Charlo has too many flaws. Yes. Too many flaws. And see, one thing about a fighter who can switch it, me personally, I'd rather fight with my left hand in front of me. I'd rather fight from a southpaw position because I feel that if I fight an orthodox, because an orthodox fighter always gonna leave his left hand down. That's just me, unless he fighting a high guard. An orthodox fighter gonna always leave his left hand down. I feel like people could punch me in my face easily in orthodox. So I would rather fight with my left hand in front of me because I could dodge a left hand. I can see everything come. If somebody left-handed, I could step over. I could step over and shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Canelo. But this is the thing though. Can somebody actually tell me whether Canelo has ever been caught or seen drinking? A lot of people say Canelo is a drinker, but I have never seen a video of Canelo drunk or drinking a beer or anything. I've seen him promote beer, but promoting beer and using it is two different things. 50 Cent promote alcohol. He don't drink or smoke. He don't drink or smoke. So just because a person promotes something doesn't mean they do it. Just because I've been in boxing, I saw Bud's career from the amateurs till today. Steroid shows on that user. Bud head ain't got bigger. Bud legs ain't got bigger. Bud don't just run into a weight class and fight the head dude. Until now, Bud has worked his way through his career. Wow. Is willing to go and fight Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go see if I can find any clips of Canelo Alvarez being drunk. And then I'm gonna get back on here and see. You don't see drug chiefs having kind of training routine Bud has. True. Floyd used to work his ass off. Floyd, random blood, urine, and testing. Olympic style testing. Regardless of what you want to say about Floyd. Random and blood, urine testing. Random and blood. You can't cheat that. You can't cheat blood work. You can pass a piss test. Trust me, it's a known fact in the black community. All you gotta do is go buy Serto at the Piggly Wiggly, at a grocery store. Serto is a gelatin. Help you pass pee test. Serzo. I didn't used it. So all these fighters who are on snack, some people say Alicia Baumgartner was on snack. Devin Haney is yet to be busted for a steroid test. Many fighters are on snack. So why hasn't all of them been caught? True enough, Victor Conte, we all know Victor Conte went to the feds for, steroids and he was, but I don't think Victor Conte want to go back to the feds. Especially using a product that's out there like that. Victor Conte used to be behind the scenes. Victor Conte used to be behind the scenes. You think that Victor Conte will come out with a product after he's been busted and sent to the feds and he will still be selling steroid products? You gotta use this. After going to the feds for steroids and being behind the scenes, you think that Victor Conte will come out front and to the public and still be doing that? It's just me. I actually use my mind. I actually use my mind. I ain't just got a big head for nothing. This is like being called a snitch, a drug cheater or a snitch. You can't put that on nobody's jacket and you ain't got no proof. You always have to have proof. There's a lot of aerosexuals out here. You might as well call them boot sexuals now. They boot sexuals now. Folks just assuming things because it's Victor Conte, of course. Some people can't change their life. I done did a lot of things in my life. I'm telling you this personally. I did a lot of things in my life that I do not do anymore and I will not do anymore. People can change. Trust me, people can change. People can change. Trust me, I done did a lot. I don't do no more. And there's a lot I still do, but wicked, cutthroat shit, I don't do no more. I don't do none of that no more. I try to follow them commandments as much as he tell me. And I'm talking about the 10 commandments. The 10 commandments. We got 6 minutes left, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers for coming in. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for supporting me, liking my videos. I ask that everybody, make sure you're hitting your notification bells. Go to the notification bell and hit the always. Always. YouTube don't like me. I talk about a lot of stuff on my other channel. So if you like the channel and you support the channel, make sure you go to always and hit on the notification bell. Please do that. You watching Spence ass whooping as we talk. Bull whoop my bro like he stole his mom's purse. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit. It's beautiful, ain't it? 5 years away. And that's the sad thing about it. We waited 5 years for him to get beat up like that. Now we know who's really running. Of course, people say, oh, Al Heyman. It was because of Al Heyman. But Spence said they'll cross the street talk. See, this is what y'all not understand. Spence could have left Al Heyman 3 years ago and got another management team. Spence could have left Al Heyman 3 years ago and went to another management company. It didn't take 5 years. He didn't want that smoke, but he kept his word as a man, and I salute that. He kept his word as a man. Like what Scarface say, without your word and your balls, you ain't nothing. That's all a man got. Without your word and your balls, you ain't nothing. So I salute him. And he shouldn't take a rematch. He got nerve damage, remember? He got nerve damage, remember? Nerve damage. But y'all gotta forgive me. I'm finna go lay down with my pretty red bone. I'm finna go lay down with my pretty red bone. Yeah, I just tell the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't like me. I got family members don't like. I just tell the truth. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Thank God I got long arms. It could have been a humiliation. Oh, now the Illuminati in it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna be on the big screen nowhere unless you take an oath. Taking an oath is knowing its secrets. You ain't gonna never be on TV. Marvin Hagler fought so he was damn near 50-0. Marvin Hagler didn't get a title shot until he signed a contract. Marvin Hagler didn't get a title shot until he signed a contract. All of them ain't that shit. All of them. As I said before, I'm finna be on for an hour now. It's time for me to get off. But I thank y'all to the new subscribers. I thank y'all for those who've been watching. If you want to show some love to the channel, go to Cash Out. My birthday is Friday. Your boy birthday is Friday. I will be 40 years old. I will be 40 years old on Friday. Show your boy Easy some love if you want to support the channel. Go to Cash Out. And I just thank y'all for everything. Stay tuned. I'm gonna give you nothing but the truth in my opinion about boxing, the sport that you and I love. But this is your boy Easy. I'm out. I tried to hit it.